Salutations, dear young friends. Welcome. My gratitudes for you that every day I am remembering you, keeping you in my mind and heart, always thinking as to how best the Gita can be studied and interpreted and explained so that you, the most dearest youngsters, get the required sufficient information, inspiration so that your lives every day is filled with great performances and great achievements and great joys and celebrations for you and the world around. That is the purpose and the only purpose for which the Gita is given by Lord Krishna, and we to have no second purpose than this. And I'm sure by now, those who are attending, listening regularly, must definitely have got a taste of Bhagavad Gita's guidance. So, and what I can really suggest you is it is only in our own little more matured tuning that more and more clarity, spashtata of the knowledge given comes to us. Only when you clearly understand, then you will know the glory of it. Then its utility. Then you feel like using it for your own life's beautification. So I wish and pray, Geeta Mata blesses each and every one of us with the right, matured understanding of the beautiful knowledge that is given. And may she bless us, Krishna bless us, Bhagavan Vyasa bless us, all Gurus bless us, that not only we understand the knowledge here, but it is remembered also by us all the time, so that we are living our life according to the knowledge of Gita and are benefited like thousands and thousands. Even two or three thoughts of Gita, who have implemented in their life, took as a guidance for their life, they'll all have conquered the negativities, succeeded in invoking the positive things, and also they have made well of their life by achieving so many things in their various performances. Umpteen number of the examples. Not only the Indian great people, even the hundreds and hundreds of foreigners who take Gita as support, one or the other aspect for their life. And you are seeing last 168 days, hundreds of them are there in Gita, the guidances. Nothing is there which is not there in Gita to guide human being for all his inner and outer achievements and successes. So may we respect, revere our life. May we respect and revere the guidance of Gita and Lord Krishna. May we use it to the best of our ability and make our lives beautiful. Be busy in this aspect. And any of the things you don't understand, interact with your elders, ask them, they'll explain with their experience. We can contact us also. There are so many people. Have clear knowledge, don't live with the doubts. Mhm. So, Gita, Krishna, Vyasa, Guru, Krupa be always on all of us. And be that way bold, courageous, like this, not only coming to the classes, but also be bold to accept the wisdom given and be bold enough to implement it. Don't be timid. Don't be a frightened fellow. डरपोक मत रहना गीता को अभ्यास कर and only with few days of practice you will see the result and taste of it. Then we start habitually living a Gita way of life for our own great achievements. Thank you. Like every day, today also we'll have three things. One is our shloka learning. Today's shloka is very important. The greatness of mother, our own mother who gave us birth, and the greatness of benefit of doing vandanam to her, pranams to her every day. Matruvandana Mahima. Today we are going to see in one sloka. Then we'll have a common sense thought, then Bhagavad Gita. Now in Bhagavad Gita, continuation of yesterday, 16th and 17th shlokas of chapter 6, where to become a perfect yoga rudha, to become a perfect Atma Samyama yogi, you know, the involvement of the need of the role of these three inevitable important things: ahara, Vihara, Nidra. They are very specifically stressed in all our Shastras, so too in Gita. Remember, Bhagavad Gita is given in a battlefield where the conches were blown by both directions. They have played, or trumpets also have been played. Just the first arrow has to be shot, and it is as good or bad as a civil war. Okay, where the entire nation of that time has taken the side either this or that. There are 18 akshauhinis of people fighting with each other. Each akshauhini has got so many, 1 lakh of soldiers on the foot, these many on the horses, these many on the elephants, these many on the chariot. In this way, one akshauhini is counted. Like that, 7 of Pandavas, 11 of Kauravas were fighting. In that war time, when everybody are in that, not a mute station, the horses must be doing their make, elephants must be doing their sound, then the people must be in that restlessness to start the war. At that time, to cull out and select out the entire essence of all the Vedanta Upanishads and give in the shortest span of time to Arjuna. How much Bhagavan must have gone through. And in that shortest span of time, the essence when it is given, it will always be in the Sutra Rupa only. That is why the great gurus like Adi Shankara Ityadi, they come to explain to us in detail what is contained in these slokas. All the acharyas, gurus, they take time, they study Upanishad, they study other shastras, they get the essence of it, and according to that, what is the meaning of each of these shlokas relevant, they explain to us. Therefore, about the Ahara Vihara and Nidra Niyama, only in 2 shlokas Bhagavan said. That means what? He said the main subheadings. It is you and I who will have to intelligently, with the consultation of the experts, have to work out for our life. But the main thing should not be missed, that these 3 play a very important pivotal role in making ourselves the Yoga Rudha or Atma Samyama Yogis, which is the first base, whether to succeed in our worldly goals or the service goals or even spiritual emancipational goals. बेसिकली हमको योगारूढ़ बनना है, योग के ऊपर माउंट करना है, मीन्स आत्म संयम करना है. Here atma is deha, atma is indriya, atma is prana, but more important all these 3 is atma is mana. Though the prasanga is going on is of mana, because bandhura atma atmanastasena atmaiva vahasena anatma tu shastutva varteta atmaiva shatruvat. From there onwards, the discussion is Atma is the entire individual personality, every one of them, Sharira, Indriya, Prana, but more so is our Antakarana, inner subtle equipments called as mind mainly. Okay, total mastery over the mind is the Atma Samyama Yoga, after which through Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga, you can have the Mukti Yoga, or through your other yoga means your Upaya. Through the other yogas are the means you can become successful in your chosen fields. In fact, in all educational institutions, first thing should be taught is the Yoga Rudha Banana. Once you become Yoga Rudha, wherever you are placed, at the borders or in the scientific field, in political field, in law, in education, in medical, kahan bhi rakho, you are with Yoga Rudhata, you will be a successful person. It's just like a person who knows English well. In all the English speaking countries, he can survive. Is it not? In language wise. So too, a person who has got wisdom, everywhere he can survive. Here also, a person who becomes Yoga Rudha, everywhere with the controlled mind, without faltering, he can do the best in those respective required fields for success. That's why Yoga Rudhata. Okay. Now let us start. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. These are our everyday shlokas. Okay, today the matru vandana shlokam, the power of saluting your own mother who has given birth to you, brought you up, that is said here. The greatness of what it is, ki like there's a great punyam achieved when one does the bhu pradakshina, entire bhuvi, north east west south, पूरा उसका प्रदक्षिण करने का एक महापुण्य है. ओके, सो भू प्रदक्षिण षट्केन मीन्स 6 times if you do the pradakshina of the bhumi, how much punya you get, that much. So to Kashi Yatra Ayutena cha, there is said to be a great punya achieved when you go to the Kashi Yatra. Kashi Vishwanatha Darshanam, Ganga Maya Snanam, Annapurna Vishalakshi Darshanam, Varahi Darshanam. So many beautiful things are there. Ayuta means 10,000. So 10,000 times if you go to Kashi, how much punya comes? 2. Third one, Setu Snana Shataihi. Setu means the Rama Setu. Sri Ramji made that Setu to go to Lanka, kill Ravanadi and save Mother Sita. Is it not? That Setu Darshanam itself is a great punya. So Setu Snana Shataihi. In the Rama Setu, there it is said that all the river waters are there, 3 oceans confluence is there. If one takes bath there in their 100 visits, 100 बार जाके आना, कितना पुण्य. Put together all these 3 is Tatphalam Matru Vandane. If you do pranam to your mother, that much phala will come to you. So 100 times Setu Snanam, 10,000 times Kashi Yatra, 6 times the entire Bhu Pradakshina. If you do all put together, how much is the anugraha of the punya? So much is the punya when you do pranams to your mother. Such great is the Mata. So seeing Mother, Jagan Mata only in your mother, from now onwards only, every day, morning as you get up, night before you sleep, do pranams to Mother. Don't feel shy and all. Then only you will maintain distance. Then only her love, instructions, prayers you deserve all put together makes you grow intelligently, grow nicely, grow properly. Like a gardener, when he grows the plants, how beautiful they are, and the tree is left in a jungle, how in a uncontrolled manner it grows. You want to grow like at a rustic jungly, or you want to grow like a good gardener growing plants. Think. And with whatever your English knowledge, your technological knowledge, your high-fi education, your big money earned, your name and fame, none of them can or should take away your respect for your mother. All of that you are able to do because you are alive, you are born. She gave the birth and she made you grow. Is it not? नहीं तो बचपन में निकाल के कचरे कुंड में फेंक दिया तो this useless fellow. You understand? कर दिया मानो. Let all mothers do that. No, none of us will be alive. First of all, forget about achieving great things. Therefore, don't be in that way foolish in disrespecting mother and father, in disrespecting the in-laws or your own brothers, sisters, for the sake of small little money, for the sake of some prestige, some ego, or something little they did wrong to you. So what? अरे बेवकूफ सब भूल जाओ आगे बढ़ते रहो. The parents, all these family members are the greatest gift of the Lord for us. Rather, God Himself is there in that form. That is, if you remember, 5 months back when we started our classes, common sense thoughts we were discussing. First 15 days, we talked about this only. The parents, the grandparents, siblings, children, neighbors, your friends, your other relatives, your colleagues, how we have to be very respectful to them. ये सारा हमने देखा, if you remember it. So therefore, Matru Vandanam, every day you do it. Clear? That culture which is there in Punjab now, in other places very less. South India में तो गड़बड़ी खत्म ही हो रहा है धीरे धीरे. It was so beautifully there earlier. Now these youngsters, thinking that they have grown, losing all these traditional, cultural, most blessed practices of salutations. अभी माता पिता को नहीं, भगवान को भी नहीं, गुरुओं को नहीं, कम. कुछ है अच्छे हैं, like yesterday I saw, because the exams are coming, hundreds and thousands of youngsters in that Saraswati Mandir in Basara, going to the mother, telling her, "Oh Mata, we have not studied. You study for us. You write the exam. We should get passed, or whatever we studied. Only those questions should come." Because no God does work for us. The gods give us facilities and freedom. Using those facilities and freedom, we have to work to succeed. Our pujas, prayer should not become an alternative for our due hard work. That is wrong thinking. But good, they went to Mother Saraswati. Mother being so kind, she will say, चल ठीक है, कल तुम्हारा दिमाग ठीक रहेगा, मेमोरी पावर अच्छा रहेगा, जो कुछ भी सुना याद रहेगा, प्रश्नों का उत्तर you will give, you will be passing. Good thing to see. Hundreds and hundreds of youngsters. Just to see yesterday's some channels. Yesterday's was 5th March 2023. Just in YouTube, you can say youngsters going to Saraswati temple to seek blessings for exams. You can see. And all in these days of exams now, हनुमान जी हमको मिलते ही नहीं. ही सेज मैं कहा हनुमान जी आजकल मिल ही नहीं रहे, बिजी हूँ. क्यों? सारे बच्चे दे अपने किताब मेरे को दे रहे पढ़ के एग्जाम लिखने को. आई एम बिजी इन दैट, है ना. Children do. Some of them are still there, but some of us are forgetting. Let none, not even one Hindu, Sanatana Dharmi should be without doing pranams to the parents, pranams to the teachers, and the spiritual guru if you have, and God. If you have, क्या होना चाहिए एक. Finally, he is the only one who protects us. He tells us Shastra, he recommends our case to the God, he requests the God to help us, and he directly consoles us, guides us. Guru, spiritual Guru. Nobody greater than him. You should have a Guru. Anybody आपको दुनिया में जितने महात्मा है, किन्हीं को भी पकड़ो पास. Through every one of them, one God only is working. It's your choice. Okay? All that is secondary. Primary is the Matru Vandana Mahima. 6 times Bhuk Pradakshinam, 10,000 times Kashi Vishwanatha Darshanam, 100 times Setu Bandha Snanam. That much phala will be there when you do Matru Vandanam. Do it every day. Okay? Now 11 times I will chant. 797 you add. Make it 108. Target is 1080. Om Sri Matru Krubaya भगवद अनुभव दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त विद्यानां शक्तिनां प्राप्ति द्वारा लौकिक कर्मसु सकल विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम मातृमहिमा युक्त श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम. The shlokas words are भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान शतैर्यः च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. That's what. ओम भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान शतैर्यश्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान सतैर्यश्च यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान सतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान सतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान शतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशी यात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान शतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने. भूप्रदक्षिण षट्केन काशीयात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नानशतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने भूप्रदक्षिणषट्केन काशीयात्रायुतेन च सेतु स्नानशतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने भूप्रदक्षिणषट्केन काशीयात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नानशतैर्यच्च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने भूप्रदक्षिणषट्केन काशीयात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नानशतैः यत् च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने भूप्रदक्षिणषट्केन काशीयात्रायुतेन च सेतुस्नान सेतुस्नानशतैर्यत् च तत्फलं मातृवन्दने सेतुस्नानशतैः यत् सेतुस्नानशतैर्यत् च tat phalam matru vandane. Good shloka. So I have done my pranams to my mother there. मैं तो कर लिया. Every day I do in my puja, thanking her for giving this body, bringing up and all. A son or daughter, how much or great they become, with all their greatnesses and heights, the basic cause of the Janma mother father should always be respected, valued. You being youngsters, don't do the opposite of it. Generally, youngsters have they fighting with father, with mother also, because they sometimes, don't get what they want. Girls fight with the mothers, boys fight with the fathers. Both are wrong. Respect your father, mother. Do salutations. Tomorrow, 8th, March 8th is what date is? Women's Day. May 8th is, I think, some Mother's Day something. Okay, we have done a shloka. Very good. Now, today's common sense thought is so simple, but important too. What it is, ki in life, not be a rustic, negligent, careless fellow. Opposite of that, the positive thing is what? Be responsible. Is it not? The big complaint all our parents or teachers, everyone have against we the youngsters only one thing, that we are not responsible. We are very responsible in eating like buffalo. We are very responsible in making waste of the time with our friends. So responsibly hours together we spend in useless TV or cell phone. In all doing the nonsense, so duty bound and responsible. But when it comes to the real responsibilities, we become irresponsible. Why allow the devil inside you to pop up, crop up, develop, and you become the person to be cursed by all? ऐसा क्यों invoke करते हो? There is a great fulfillment and joy in knowing and taking the responsibility and responding with ability to that responsibility and fulfilling it. Fulfilling. Very joy it is. Like I have taken this responsibility. Nobody gave. Of chant or talking Gita to you. No, when I am fulfilling these responsibilities, 6 chapters, what an amount of joy I have. As long as the YouTube is there, or they allow me, my talk so long for the youth, the talks on Gita are available. Guidance for them. कोई भी चाहे जितना भी लोग देख लो. Is it not a trupti? Great trupti to me. I'm contented in that. I don't want any rewards, awards, but contentment. Why is it so? I took responsibility and fulfilling it. Without doing it, also I can eat and sleep and like anybody waste my time. But this most sacred job of Gita's message for the youth. For the elders, there are many people to talk. For the youth, is it not? Good responsibility. I'm doing it, I'm happy. How far it reaches, how much it is successful, how many listen to that, how many that Bhagavan Krishna in socha nahi. He just gave to one Arjuna, that's it. He's not bothered. As Bhagavan wrote in Bhagavad, Mahabharatam, Gita, छोड़ दिया उन्होंने जिनको आवश्यकता है वो पढ़ेंगे. They are not responsible. It is you who deserve they come. Same way, जिनको डिजर्वेबिलिटी है तो फॉर्चुनेट है, लकी दे लीजन. Why should I bother? But I am very happy with this, taking and fulfilling the responsibility. In the same way, be responsible for your own life and its growth. Don't be negligent and देखेंगे क्या होगा. That any useless fellow says. You make a goal, feel responsible to reach it. Already some duties are there endowed to you. Be responsible for that. Be responsible and then have the ability and use that ability to prove or fulfill the responsibility. Response, ability to response is equal to responsibility. You have work at home, be responsible to the family members, to your own brothers, sisters. Be responsible when you are in a job, when you are a member of any group, friend circle, a citizen of India, responsible. Talk taxpayer, responsible. A person on the road, responsible. कहीं भी निर्लक्ष्यता मतलब केयरलेसनेस नहीं होना चाहिए. Irresponsible. We generally are like that. Children, many of them, right from childhood, if these useless parents, if they don't guide them properly, then they will be misguided or wrongly trained to be irresponsible. You have to be responsible for your health, for your dress, for your food, for washing your utensils, for making your shoe ready, for keeping your rack neat and clean. If you are little smaller children, I am telling. You have to be responsible. Responsible for your own success, your own efforts, for your own beautification of the life. Be responsible in making the house beautiful, in taking care of the garden, in seeing the needful things are there at home. कुछ भी करते नहीं responsibility. Then you become lazy. Then you become distracted by outside things. Then you become slave to them. Then you lose all energies, abilities, capacities, times, and opportunities. Then slowly become good for nothing. Do you want to become like that? तथास्तु देवता लोग हाँ बोलेंगे तो फिर ऐसे हो जाएगा. ना 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 ना. See, the Lord takes the responsibility of entire creation. Guru takes responsibility of all his disciples. If parents have not taken your responsibility and thrown you away, you would have not been. है ना? The government is taking responsibility of the nation. इसलिए चल रहा है थोड़ा सा. नेचर इज टेकिंग अ रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. सूर्य भगवान अपना रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले रहे हैं जो करना है उनको. तो everyone, we also have to be a person of responsibility, not a person of carelessness. Is it not? Duties and responsibility of the duty is a dignified person's way of life, a matured person's way of life. An immature fellow, क्या होगा देखेंगे मैं नहीं करूँगा, in this attitude he goes. So to be responsible for your wife when you're married, your husband, your in-laws, your children, you know, responsibility ले लो. Not like the modern girls. नहीं शादी होते नहीं नहीं तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा नहीं रहूंगी. तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा क्या है बेवकूफ. योर सास है वो, ससुर ससुर जी है, प्रणाम करो. They are parents to you. You take care of them as your parent and they take care of you. Instead of that, no, no, I can't do. And what are you doing whole day? See, that mad girls especially growing in that negative manner. You don't fall in that category. Those are listening to Geetha. Responsibility of the in-laws. Responsibility of your own parents. That is the fulfillment of joy in life. अरे बिना ये सब अच्छे चीजें किए मैं कहाँ भटक रहा हूँ. एक दोस्त एक दूसरा दोस्त में फंस जाता हो जिंदगी भर. कोई खाने पीने में फंस जाते हो, सिनेमा देखने में. What a useless fellow. Entertainment should not become life. Beautifying life, making life responsible, achieving the successes and goals should become the entertainment. Entertainment is wasting of time. You understand? And we are habituated to that. The whole world full of entertainments. And क्या कर रहे हो देख देख कर बस. A small sense ticklings, a little pleasures. What have you done? Let us say if you are age of 16, 18, or 20 हो, घूम के देखो पीछे. from the age of 4 till now in last 6. क्या अचीव किया? कुछ नहीं, खाना खा रहे, सो रहे, स्कूल जा रहे, टीचर्स को रुला रहे, घर आके पेरेंट्स को रुला रहे, रास्ते में सबको रुला रहे, अल्टीमेटली खुद रो रहे, if नौकरी नहीं मिला, nowadays giving job, why will they give? Look at your face, you're responsible. If you are responsible from the childhood, that raunak, that glow and the aura in and around you is felt by the one who wants to employ you. He will select you. Like a person comes in front, देखते हुए पता चलता है this fellow is responsible or accordingly I treat him. If he irresponsible है तो नमस्ते चले जाओ, take this person go. Only with the responsible fellow I'll make him sit, discuss with him, give him a project, he will do it. Hanumanji, such a great responsibility. Lord knows. That is why he gave that anguthi to Hanumanji, not to all. Sita ji also knows, therefore she gave that Sarvala Chudamani. See, he fulfilled it. How careful he was. Hanumanji. Great, na? Good example. So, be responsible in life for your own sake, for the nation, for parents, and fulfill them, not as a burden, but as a joy, as a duty. जितना हो सके उतना. Don't be careless. मेरे को क्या पड़ी है ऐसा मत सोचना. This is a wrong attitude. First, to begin with, being responsible for everything required for your own sustenance. As I told you, whether washing your clothes, cleaning your utensils, setting up your room, is it not? Apna. Then your own study, your own good education, talents, abilities. Busy हो जाओ उसमें. करते रहना, सीखते जाना. What do we do? And then entertainment, all time we waste. Then lot of things piled up to do. In that pressure, we get inside tensions and stresses and strains, and outside we can't do the work or achieve. Then we fail and become frustrated. Then hang on to the fan. You should have thousands of fans because of your achievement. Don't break one fan by trying to hang to it. खुद को हजारों फैन होना चाहिए. तू फैन पे क्या लटक रहा है? फैन लोग तुमको पकड़ना चाहिए. Interesting. पागल लोग. What a life, yaar. From the young age, if you have really learned all that and engage yourself in positive way, you will never be old aged. You will always be young aged only. Otherwise, you become so in a wrong direction growing. Isn't a growth at all. कितना precious है human life. How many great, grand, glorious things can be achieved. All starts from 14 years and concludes by 50. उसके बाद लटकना, अटकना, सटकना, भटकना, झटकना. You can't do anything. उसका क्या होगा करने को? Is it not? यही आपका है. ये 40 साल है ना, 30, 35, 40. Every moment. Goals, duties, responsibilities, keep on doing them. Enjoy it. Okay, that should be enough for the common sense thought. Now, Geetha, let us come to the 16th and 17th verses of chapter 6, Atma Samyama Yoga. So, the role of Ahara, Vihara and Nidra in our life to become a yogi. Not only one day, 2 days, throughout the life. So precious they are. These three, if they are not there, we are destroyed. If they are too much, then also we are destroyed. They have to be moderate. ना बिना नींद का हो नहीं सकता, सोना ही पड़ता. अब सोते रहोगे तो सत्यानाश. बिना खान पीन का नहीं हो सकता. अब खाते रहोगे तो सत्यानाश. बिना काम किए तो फिर चलेगा नहीं. अब काम ही करते करते यूजलेस काम, उसमें बिजी हो जाओ, एनर्जी वेस्ट करो, तो भी यू कांट सक्सीड. Is it not? Therefore, the word used by the Lord is yukta, moderate it is called. What it is, let us chant the both shlokas. They are having one theme only, then word by word meaning will explain. Then in continuation of yesterday, few more thoughts only to discuss today. With that, this topic will be over. Then the second level of meditation, Bhagavan will start teaching from tomorrow. यदा विनेतं चित्तमात्मनि यावतिष्ठते निःस्पृह सर्वकामेपि अप्यत्ति यथादीपो निवातस्थानेङ्गतयो यत् यत्रो परमते चित्तं निरुद्धं योगसेवया सुखमात्यन्तिकं यत्तद् बुद्धिं भेति यत् Oh, beautiful shlokas are going to come. And it's a very vast Gita, only 700 shlokas, but that can be discussed for entire life. जिंदगी भर उसी पे डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. I can do at least. Let us chant these two shlokas, okay? Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच षोडशः सप्तदशः श्लोकौ 16-17 हाँ ओम ओम नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Again, नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Again, नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Thank you. Remaining you 3 times you chant at home. I'm tired. Now, so we have seen the first shloka 16th yesterday. Simple topic but very serious topic. Very important topic. Straight away, the statement of fact Bhagavan is telling in the first line. Every line is statement of facts only. You cannot alter them. You just have to literally understand and do what is to be done. Bhagavan says, Na ati ashnataha yoga asti. Ati means extreme, excess. Ashnataha eating. Ati ashnataha by excessive eatings. Yoga na asti. One cannot reach to yoga sthiti or maintain the yoga sthiti. We have told you already, the more we eat, the more tamoguni we become. The more the body tends to become sleepy and all the fats get accumulated in the body. Bodily diseases will grow. Then forget about doing the yoga, that is the Atma Samyama Yoga. Our whole life is spent only on this body. For example, all today's people, most of the rich people, little higher than middle income group, the entire health problems of them are only because of overeating. Okay? No, I need not explain more about this to you. Ati ashnataha yoga na asti. Don't be an excessive eater glutton. Okay? Second one, nacha ekantam anashnataha. Again, there is a what we call the minority of people, few people who again for various reasons don't eat at all. To those people also, sufficient stamina, energy will not be there to make the mind yoga sthita. We explained yesterday, therefore I will not talk much about it. It is told. And why don't they eat? Because they are busy in some of the other activities. Like these people, youngster working in BPOs, the erratic food. कभी कभी 12-14 घंटा काम करना पड़ता है. एंड इन द बिग बिग बिल्डिंग द कैंटीन्स आर समवेयर. आप जाके कहाँ खाए करके छोड़ ही देते हैं. Then some or the other these things, what names I don't know. Why should I mention? Some type of junk food they eat. Some taste to the tongue, filling of the belly, but that's not a right food at all. The sumptuous, nutritious, correct quantity of the food people they don't. And some of the very busy rich people, पैसा इतना कमाते हैं, हाँ, लेकिन खाने को बैठते नहीं. They are the category of nacha anashnataha. The idea of it is what? Respect the most important program of the life called as eating food. Respect in both ways, neither excess nor less. न च एकांतमनश्नथ yoga asti. See, people do the upavasa dikshas in the yoga marga. Sometimes slowly they reduce eating food. पहले 3 दिन खाने का, 1 महीने के लिए 2 दिन ही खाते हैं, और उसके बाद 2 महीने के लिए एक ही वक्त खाते हैं. Slowly they reduce the quantity. Then they leave the grains and only on the fruits they are. Slowly fruits also quantity they reduce. Then they come to only living on water. Then on water they leave some months. Thereafter slowly they reduce it. Only vayu bhakshana. That's a totally yoga marga. Karodo mein one will do that. You and I should not do that. There are some, I know, I told you, a Mahatma, 52 years he is without food. He just left body few years back. But he is a yoga margi. He has got a different way of maintaining his deha adi, the other yoga marga. But when we are putting our effort of manasamyama, and later on using that samyamita controlled mana for our goals, we have to have sufficient energies. Let us not fall in the category of exceptions. We are common people. So those extremes we should not do. Clear? न अति अश्नतः योगा अस्ति, न च एकांतम अनश्नतः भी योगा अस्ति. देन द नेक्स्ट श्लोक में कहते हैं, उसको यही लेकर आपको बता देता हूं. देन हाउ द फूड शुड बी युक्त आहारः. तो अति अश्नः अनश्नः रॉन्ग. Then yukta ahara is right. The yukta is correct to moderate food. Let us complete this topic first. Therefore, in this food aspects, how many things you have to keep in mind at one place for the whole life I am telling you. First and foremost is the food should be earned by righteous means. Nyaya arjita. Not an unrighteously cheating somebody. That food will have all the sins, all the curses of that fellow whom we have cheated for getting this money and food. Nyaya arjita aharam. Clear? Second is what? The food should be sattvika ahara. Forget the non-veg, including egg from this very day. All those animals, otherwise whom you will kill, they'll all bless you. मैं तो बोल दिया अभी, आई विल नॉट एंटर इनटू द डिस्कशन, आर्गुमेंट, कंट्रोवर्सी. दैट इज नॉट माय जॉब. आई एम रूथलेसली टेलिंग यू, फॉर द ह्यूमन बीइंग्स ऑल दिस नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. दो दूसरे खा रहे हो, मेरे को मत बोलो. चाइना वाले जो भी चलता है खाते हैं, साउथ कोरिया वाले खाते हैं, नॉर्थ कोरिया थाईलैंड वाले खाते हैं. डोंट टेल ऑल नॉनसेंस टू मी. दो आई हैव आंसर, आई हैव नो एनर्जी टाइम टू कन्विंस यू. आप अपना दिमाग लड़ाओ, क्यों बताया. स्टॉप दैट. So, oily stuff, spicy stuff, non-veg stuff, heavy stuff. These four are to be reduced and replaced by the sattvika food. More fruits, more vegetables, more plant-based. Nowadays, the quotation is true. Less processed. Don't go for the taste. Okay, have chini for some days. It tastes sweet. Not required. But make a habit of adding sugar. 5 चम्मच भी डालो, कम ही लगता है. It is you made that habit. But those 5 spoons of sugar, how much harm it does to the body. One example at random I gave. You think for yourself. The second food is mita ahara. Sorry. Sattvika ahara. First nyayarjitam. Second is sattvikam. You must be very careful, choosy about food. Sattvik. I told you 4 things. Neither heavy nor processed too much, नॉर ऑयली, नॉर स्पाइसी, नॉर द नॉन वेज। ये 5 चीज़ों का ख्याल रखो, इसके अलावा जो भी है, ठीक है? दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द सात्विक आहार। फर्स्ट इज न्याय अर्जित, थर्ड वन इज व्हाट, दैव अर्पित आहार। Before consuming the food, offer it to the God. Whatever dosha are there in that food, if at all, the Lord's grace will remove it. It becomes a sacrament called prasadam. Everything we eat should be prasadam. Why that? What happens? You don't offer any useless thing to God now. Because if it is being offered, it is sattvic only, you get it. Not knowing this, the useless fellows, even non-veg also they offer to God for themselves to eat. They know भगवान खाएंगे नहीं, हमको वापस देंगे। Therefore ये सारा जो भगवान को ये worst thing has started now. Nonsense it is. I am really surprised. On the birthday of a child, an animal is killed and given that non-veg as food. संबंध है क्या इसका उसका? What will animal will bless that child? बेटा तो जुग जुग जियो बोलेगा क्या वो? कॉमन सेंस नहीं है बुद्ध लोगों को? फॉर योर मैरिज एनिमल शुड बी किल्ड, ऑल दैट क्लियर? सो फर्स्ट वन न्यायार्जितम, सेकंड सात्विकम, थर्ड दैवार्पितम. It should be offered. Don't offer all that. Stop all nonsense. That you will see how your personality becomes divine and beautiful. Fourth one is mitahar. The quantity wise that we saw yesterday, half fill with food, 25% water, 25% छोड़ो हवा के लिए. Learn from that very dignified matured foreigners. Call them for a food. 56 भोग लगा दो, वो लोग देखेंगे whatever they need, that much they eat and put the spoon and fork like that, they withdraw. आप अपने इंडियंस को देखो, कोई शादी में बुलाया, हो जान दो उसके शादी, दे गो टू द डाइनिंग प्लेस एंड दोनों हाथ में शंख चक्र गदा पद्म, प्लेट भरकर ऑल द 25 आइटम, नो मिता, दिन 4 दिन तक नहीं खाना, तभी जाकर वो हजम होएगा. That greed for the food you have to control. It's also a habit, is it not? I have seen some very mature people इतना खा लेते हैं, इससे काफ़ी हम तृप्त हो गए. मैं और तो लगाओ, नो स्वामी यू आर स्पॉइलिंग मी. वन पर्सन टोल्ड, ही स्टेड विथ मी 2-3 days. I was giving him the second roti. He says, my niyam is only one roti, little sabji and other fruits. दाल होगी. अतने एक दिन दिया मैंने, he ate जबरदस्ती. Next day I was giving him second. He felt, kept the face very frowning. I understood, yeah, he is such a disciplined fellow. Why should I stopped him. He was happy. मिताहार, he is that habit. दिन में एक फुल्का, रात में एक फुल्का. भाई, therefore I am हल्का, हल्का फुल्का. Okay, these are the 4 ways about the food. And then few more things are there. Twice a day food. Okay, timely food. And in between, madhya samarpayami should not be there. Better first meal at 10 in the morning, evening at 4:35. ये ideally जो है बता रहा हूँ. Then you, without compromising with all, maximum practice जो आप कर सकते हो वो करो. All in all, the food should never become a thought or issue in life. Like some people, whole life is food only. रात को सोने से पहले कल नाश्ता क्या करना, नाश्ते के टाइम लंच क्या, लंच का डिनर क्या करूँ, शाम को 4 बजे क्या बिस्कुट करूँ, पकौड़े खाऊं. अरे ये भैंस की तरह, दे आर बॉर्न ओनली फॉर ईटिंग. And to feed this buffalo, there are 3 servants cooking at home. What a useless life. You don't be like that. मध्य मध्य समर्पयामी नहीं करना, टाइमिंग्स मेंटेन करना. एंड सम मोर नियमास, wash your hands, legs, properly sit, do some mantrocharana, brahmarpanam brahmavir brahmagno brahmanautam brahmaiva tenantavya brahmakana samadhina. I told you 4th chapter 24th श्लोक के टाइम भोजन से पहले ये श्लोक बोलना चाहिए. So to 15th chapter श्लोका, अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापान समायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्. Then before that only, whoever have become cause for me to get this meal, I am praying for all of their well-being. right from the farmers who have grown these grains and all vegetable to all the processors, or sorry, the people who are transported, who sold, who cleaned, who cut the vegetable, who has made the food. Sabko mera pranam कृतज्ञ. If you can do that every day. And the Anna is Brahma Swarupa only. In that way, you respect it. And not even one grain should be wasted. पहले ही थोड़ा निकाल के फॉर देवता, फॉर द पितृदेवता, फॉर भूता, फॉर मनुष्य, फॉर गुरु, ऐसे रखकर देन यू ईट योर फूड and respect the whole process. And don't eat 3 घंटे watching TV, one cinema, entire cricket match. Maximum 7-6 minutes. That's it. Maximum time is wasted in eating food, in washroom and bathroom, in nidra, in seeing TV. इन चारों में आपका जिंदगी सत्यानाश हो रहा है टाइम. चारों में से आपको कंजर्व करना टाइम, देन ओनली यू कैन रीच योर गोल, यू कैन बी स्पिरिचुअल, नॉट अदरवाइज. सो अति आसनम नहीं होना है, अनासनम नहीं होना है, युक्त आहार होना है. क्लियर? टोल्ड यू ऑलरेडी. The spicy and all that food is called rajasic food. The non-veg etc. is called tamasic food. Food is tamasika, so body, mind will be tamasic. Food is rajasic, body, mind is so. Food is sattvic, the body, mind is sattvic. A sattvic minded person only will have noble thoughts to do the yoga, noble thoughts to fulfill duties, noble thoughts to take responsibilities, noble thoughts to serve the nation, noble thoughts to be spiritual. So, a sattvic दिमाग वाले को आते हैं. जब अल्लाह इस राज से कि ओनली किसको काटो किसको मारो, वही थॉट आएगा उसको. सिवाय ऑल द मुस्लिम्स दे आर ऑल टेररिस्ट टाइप बिकॉज दे आर विदाउट, दे कांट बी विदाउट नॉन वेज इवन वन डे. उनको तो एक स्टेपल डाइट ही है. एनी फेस्टिवल फर्स्ट मारो काटो खाओ. देयरफॉर देयर होल थॉट्स आर वेरी राजसिक एग्रेसिव. Why Brahmana is very blessed, blessing? Why the Lord comes when he invokes? Because Shuddha Sattvic. Nowadays, even Brahmins are eating non-veg, useless fellows. Let Lord give them akal. They should become an example to others. और क्या करूं मैं सब देख रहा हूं तो. हम्म हम्म भोजन का आज हमने देख लिया. युक्त आहार योगः भवति दुःखः. Okay. In fact, in spiritual sciences, no, anything taken inside is called as ahara. Therefore, through the mouth, what we take is food. That is one ahara. But through the eyes, what forms we see, sceneries we see, cinema we see, that also ahriyate iti ahara. And what sounds we listen through the ears, that also is ahara. What we take through the nose, that also is ahara. What through the skin we get the touches, that also. If you expand this way the definition of ahara, all this should be, all four other ahara also should be the same like the ahara which we take through the mouth. वो भी न्याय अर्चित होना चाहिए, सात्विक होना चाहिए, दैवार्पित होना चाहिए, मित होना चाहिए. Is it not? Same things it should be. See those youngster the other day, he killed his own friend and separated his heart and all that. Such a rakshasic. And you ask him, he was police ne pakdo pucha. He told, I go on watching these things in TV. So YouTube, therefore my mind became like that. And what are you watching? All the kama, then mind is kama. But instead of that, watch good spiritual things, success secrets. There's so many things in your YouTubes or Google, whatever. Whatever you take the ahara through the eyes and ears, your personality will become like that. Thereafter, you can't change it. सत्यानाश कर लिया फिर ठीक नहीं हो, जिंदगी गयो. Like if this one day I wasted, one day is gone. So too the life is wasted, life is gone. कल का क्या होगा क्या पता. आज ही इतना खराब किया तो कल और भी खराब होगा. आज यूज किया तो कल यूज होगा. So if this life is wasted, what's the guarantee of next life? If this life is rightly utilized, the next can be also utilized probably. Therefore, all the 5 aharas you have to be careful. Mainly through the mouth, through the ears, and through the eyes. That's why the great mantras, Bhadram Karnevihi Shrunayama Devaha, Bhadram Vashyema Akshapiryatraha. O God, O Guru, please bless me to have the discretion, wisdom, common sense, power to see only good things through my eyes, to listen only good things through my ears. The inspiring, the noble, the divine, the spiritual. ऐसी चीज मैं सुनूं देखूं. Great prayer of our Shastras. I am going to teach them also to you after some days. Veda mantras, Shanti mantras. So Yuktahara, all five. Take care of your life. It is you. And mind is such a thing, mind you. Entry is there, exit is not easy. Then we have to be careful while allowing what things to be allowed entry. लेकिन एक हॉरर मूवी देख लिया, देखने से पहले आप रोक लो, नहीं देखोगे, ऑल दो सीन्स डोंट एंटर यू. एक बार देख लियो, ऑल दोज एंटर्ड यू, दे वोंट गो इजीली. इवन आफ्टर योर 50 years also you look back and you remember all those horror movie. एंट्री है इजी, एग्जिट नहीं होता. सेलेक्ट एंड डिलीट यू कांट डू इजीली ऑन द माइंड. सो टू विद योर पीपल, अटैचमेंट्स यू डेवलप, और जिंदगी भर फंसे रहते हैं एज यू डोंट हैव एनी गोल्स. These are all nonsense. It is a mismanagement of life, mind you. So too through the years. Only listen good things. Only listen those things which create lust and passion and all. So then your mind is so bad. Then like an animal only, there's no dignity in life. Waste only that life. Do you want to become like that or what? You are a Geetha student. You have to achieve success in your noble goals. You have to be an important, the guide to the world, helper to the world, asset to the world. That's what is expected out of you. Don't be in that majority of nonsense people. You be in the less number of people, because always the good people, noble people are less only. Let us be in that. It is in your hands. Therefore, Yukta Ahara we discussed today. Vihara, then Chestasya Karmasu, Swapnava Bodhaha. They are also very precious, important, sacred topics. I think today is not time. Tomorrow we'll talk on those two things. और विहार एंड चेष्ट कर्म कैसा होना चाहिए, और निद्रा, उसका भी थोड़ा थोड़ा कल डिस्कस करेंगे. व्हाट इज द युक्तता अबाउट दैट. With this very beautifully disciplined life of these three things, then do your yoga abhyasa. Definitely yoga arudha sthiti will be achieved. With that yoga arudha or atma samyama yoga, every siddhi is achieved. Every of the divine goal of having Bhagavan's darshan is achieved. What to talk about the worldly goals? सब मिल जाए. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see. Om Natyashnatastu Sri Bhagavanuvach Natyashnatastu Yogoste Nachaikantamanashnatah Nachate Swapnashilasya Jagrato Naiva Charjuna Yuktahara Viharasya Yuktacheshtasya Karmasu Yuktaswapnavabodhasya Yogo Bhavati Dukkha. Tomorrow we'll see the remaining. And today's mantra was Om Bhupradakshina Shatkena Kashi Yatra Yutena Cha Setu Snana Shatairyat Cha Kashi Tatphalam Matruvandane. So do your pranams to your mother, father every day. Then the common sense thought was be responsible. Grow in that. Have a joy of it. When you do responsibly the things, people also support you. They will respect you so much, value you so much. वो जिंदगी बढ़िया होता है. And people are loving us, trusting us, befriending us, seeking help and guidance from us, around us, considering us leaders. मजेदार जिंदगी है. On the other hand, these fellows useless, irresponsible. Nobody comes to us. Nobody cares. Even your kutta says, why are you sending me with this fellow? He's irresponsible. He'll leave me somewhere only. Not like that. Be responsible in life. Thank you. We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Thank you, friends.